Hi everyone, Pauline here. I just wanted to show you a few things that I've made. Number one is what you see on the screen here. It's my YouTube sign, which you'll get to see each video. I've had this plaque in my possession for quite a few years. I used to do folk art and I had it tucked away, and I thought, well, I better do something with it. And I know a lot of YouTube people have them, so I thought I'll have one too. And it's made, it's obviously wood, yes. It's got Chinese braid around the edges, and the flowers and the butterfly, that beautiful butterfly, is actually came from a rack from Fiona. And thanks a lot, Fiona. I wanted to do something special with it, so this is what I did. And the McScrampus sign was done with Syzex alphabet dies. So yeah, so that was that one. And then I got all excited and I had something else, so I thought, well, I'll make something else. And I had this in my stash as well. So I thought I'd go ahead and do that. Again, the flowers and the butterflies on this came from Fiona. And I'll see if I can zoom in here a bit. That is a applique flower with a little button in between and a metal frame around it. That came from my stash. That's some of the flowers there, and the butterfly from Fiona, and it's got a little bit of beaded trim. And there is the more flowers and butterfly, and up the top there. And the papers came from my stash, and yeah, so it was good. So that was those. Now, what I am excited about is, I've always wanted to do this. I wanted to do something for my grandchildren because they've moved away. So what I tried to do was do captured fairies. So this is my captured fairy for my my eldest granddaughter, and she's very pretty. I really like this one. I found her at a Salvation Army store. It was the top of a jar, and yeah, see if I can focus in there, and top of a jar, and she was rather cute. So I chose her. And if you can see, just, sorry about that, just inside there is the tree. It's actually made out of a toilet paper roll, and I put it through an embossing folder of a tree image, and I covered it with distress inks of frayed burlap and vintage photo. And then I just had some of the leaf ribbon, and I wrapped that around. And if you can see in the background there is some paper that I had in my stash, and I actually used half of this on this one and half on the other, so I really saved a bit. You can see down below is some flowers there. They're homemade flowers I made. Again with the leaf ribbon and some cellophane shred that she's sitting on. Okay, the wings weren't on her, they were just some nylon leaves that I had in my stash, so I put those on for wings. And I made her little fairy headband, and I put a little bling because she didn't have anything on her necklace. Okay, I'll just zoom back out. There we go. Around the edges I've done this lace. It's quite pretty. It's a ribbon and lace. It came like that, and it's very wide, so I use that for the base. I also have used it on the side to cover up the background. And on the back is some lace, and I'm going to show you something about that lace in a minute. And again on the side. It turned out really well. Down the bottom there is another flower that I'd made, and there's some appliques here, and I'll see if I can show you the top. That's the top, again a handmade flower. I did this with Fiona's way she does her flower trims by gathering all the lace. So yep, that was one of my first ones actually. I had it in my stash, but it seemed to suit the flower, because it seemed to suit the fairy jar. The fairy jar is plastic. I found it's at a thrift shop as well. So yeah, it turned out really well. What I like is, I don't know if you can notice it, but it has a lot of depth. It looks like the background is way out in the forest, and I was just really happy with the way that one turned out. Okay, that was for my eldest one. That's for Mia. I'll just put that down. Now the next one is for my youngest granddaughter, Sophie, and hers, let's see if I can get it out a bit. Yeah. Hers is pink, because she loves pink, and there's bling on it because she's a bling girl. Again, I found this fairy at a thrift shop, and she's sitting in the forest as well. But she's got the background of the paper, but it's the top half of it, and it looks a bit different, but it is from the same paper. Again, she's got the leaf ribbon just hanging down like vines of a forest. Just on, well, I might just put it down and see if I can zoom in there. She's got a little dove on her arm. That came from a wedding ornament that we had. And she's got flowers in here. I didn't make these flowers. These are just from my stash. She's again on the shredded cellophane. And she's got trim around here again. It's just pink. And I've added the bling around the side. That's a bit loose. I'll have to glue that down. And again, the same thing on the side there. And she's got flowers and ribbon to hide that ugly corner. Again, there's the back and the side, and our fairy back again. She's lovely too. I'm really happy with the way both of these turned out, and I hope my granddaughters love them. But yeah, this is really fun making these fairies, and so I've got a few more in mind. It's a way of using up your stash, particularly when you've got a lot of ribbons like I have. I'm a bit of a hoarder, I suppose, and so it's a chance to do that. Now, what I wanted to tell you about the lace, I'll just move that out of the way, is that I went thrift shopping. And I went into the Smith family shop, and I found this. Have a look at the length of that. It must be 10 inches in length, and it has 84 metres on it. And see if I can show you. Have a look at that. And I went, wow. I mean, really, what would you pay for that type of lace? Here in Australia, we probably pay about $14 a metre for this lace. And sorry, I'll show you the pattern. You saw it on the fairies, but there's the pattern, and it's very pretty. See how large it is. Well, I paid $20 for 84 metres of this beautiful lace. So I really think that is the buy of the week. If anyone else can beat me, let us know. Okay, well, thanks very much for watching, everyone. And I'll just show you my little sign back again. And, oh, there you go. It doesn't want it. And I'll see you in the next video, and I'd like to thank everyone for subscribing. It's really nice to have some more people on my channel, and I'll catch you all in the next video. Okay, bye bye.